Greetings, 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 greetings. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Y'all, the energy right now is intense. It seems like people are just all over the place. Like their temperaments, their attitude, their lack of concern. Like they're the only ones that are going through things, or they're the only ones that is roaming this earth. Baby, they ain't got no couth, as my grandmother would say. Ashe, ashe. So I just wanted to come through and see how should we be navigating. I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to start off with the oracle, see what's popping. Ashe, ashe. And we have the knight, and the knight has been rocking. And we also have the sage. Be brave and honest. Be devoted and committed. Ashe. So this week, you being encouraged to have some discernment. Be brave and honest, meaning we're not running away. We're going to be standing our ground for things that really do matter. Use the wisdom inside of you in regards to how you navigate. I'm getting a message. Don't make permanent decisions off of temporary situations. Ashe. Pick and choose your battles. Whatever your goal is, whatever your battle is, stay focused on that. Anything outside of that, baby, let it hit the bricks. Ashe. Ashe. Be open and honest and transparent with yourself if you know that you should be making adjustments or changes. Be bold enough, be brave enough, especially during this Leo season, baby. Be wise enough, Ashe, to make those changes. If you know that you need to go left, then go left. Don't make that right turn. Stay committed to your spiritual practices. Do not forget that it is a spiritual warfare out here. Take a look into the tarot, honey. Because what? Here we had temperance. Ashe. This is given the energy of moderation, of the balance, of being the alchemist. Ashe. Of reciprocity, giving to get. Ashe. Ashe. So there could be words of wisdom. There could be information coming through dreams. There could be information coming quite fast. Temperance rocks with Sagittarius. Sagittarius rocks with Jupiter. So big energy, big notifications, big messages. Ashe. Big changes, big adjustments. Ooh, clarity on all of that. And then here we have the Three of Swords. So this could be a very hard conversation that you need to have with yourself. This could be why it says be brave and be honest. So if you've done some things, you know, that has caused the what you throw out is coming back to thee, learn from it. Ashe, it's coming up now because it needs to be resolved. It needs to be handled. Ashe, where you may have not been willing to make some decisions, or you were trying to act like you didn't see, you now see how that was doing more harm than good. This could be where making permanent decisions off of temporary situations is coming from. This is the time for you to honestly acknowledge how you got to where you are. How did you get here? How did you get there? Ashe, ashe. This could be some form of betrayal. This could be some form of rejection. They were using you, or you found out later once you joined the fold that they were not what they said they were. They didn't look how you thought they were going to look, or they didn't move how you thought they were going to move. Ashe. And you could be the one that's left holding the bag. It could be a lot of dark and nebulous energy around you right now, confusing energy. Like you could be reliving things of the past. Be devoted and committed to yourself, to your spiritual tribe. Ashe. This is writing down your feelings, writing down your hurt, writing down your rejections, writing down how you, I'm hearing self-sabotaged yourself, how you were getting signs and symbols and synchronicities telling you not to align, to slow down, to really take a look and maybe try striking out on your own. And for whatever the reason, you felt like it was better to go along to get along. And you can now see how that has done more harm than good. Ashe, ashe. Oh, and then we have this here. Yep. And it is in reverse. With the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, this is a beautiful thing that's coming through after this heartbreak or this betrayal or this rejection. Ashe is showing you that you do have moxie. You do have grit. You're resilient. You're not allowing whatever this is that took place to have you seeing nothing but dark clouds and storms. This could be an ugly breakup. This could be a hard conversation that could be coming through, Ashe. And ultimately, it's going to help you to realize just how powerful you actually are, just how strong you actually are. You are healing from this, and it is slow. So if you're on your healing journey, this Five of Pentacles in reverse is showing that you are starting to come out of that storm. Use your energy wisely. Ashe, stay devoted and committed. Be brave and honest in regards to the changes that you need to change. You are the alchemist. Ashe, you have the power to turn some things around. Ashe, you're no longer allowing people, places, and things to have you stuck with this gray and black cloud over you. You now understand that the hardships and the hurdles, it was iron, and iron sharpens iron. Ashe, Ashe. We have the Lovers in reverse. This is showing that there has been some form of betrayal and there has been some form of rejection. If you're still struggling with the loss of a relationship, the loss of a friendship, the loss of a connection, a tie being severed. If you're still struggling with that, whether you're on the giving end, like I'm walking away, I ain't got time for this, I'm not doing this no more, or the receiving end, like I don't want you no more, I want out, I found someone else, whatever the situation is, we're letting you go. Your job or your company could be saying they're downsizing, they're letting people go, and there could be a lot of anxiety. Don't forget who you are. Ashe, what resources do you have? Like you're getting heads up. I'm hearing no decision is a decision. Now is not the time to be passive about your life and how things are playing a part. It's time to get moving. It's time to be more assertive. Move past the hurt and the rejection. Here we have, oh, we got some. Here we have the Hierophant. Let's move these up a little bit. We have the Hierophant. So you're no longer rocking with anyone or anything that is gatekeeping. Like they made their decision, but they still want you around. They still want you to bow down and follow them. Do as I say and not as I do. You're not doing that. Ashe. Knight of Swords. You're like, yeah, no, I'm going to move on. Full speed ahead. Ashe. You're not allowing people to play you for stupid. Ashe. I see that you may be walking away from religion and becoming more spiritual. Ashe. You are no longer willing to sacrifice and give up parts of you just to have someone choose you. You're accepting the rejection. Ashe, you're sticking with your spiritual counsel, your spiritual growth. That is the wisdom. Instead of acting like you don't know what to do or how to do it or how to move, you are keeping yourself cool, calm, and collected. And this is Gemini energy coming through the Knight of Swords. So this is where you are tapping into your big brain. Information and knowledge and advice could be coming through quite fast. Ashe, and you're going to need to take time to break it down. Ashe, if you don't want me, fine. Lucky, you up. So you're going to trip people out about how they thought that this was going to be such a devastating thing for you. Like you were going to be broken and, just hurt and down and out forever. Because some people want to see you suffer. Some people want to see you unhappy. Some people want to see you miserable. But you're like, yeah, no, I'm smarter than that. Ashe, I actually seen it coming. Ayiwobo. My spiritual tribe, my ancestors, they've been preparing me for this. Ashe, Ashe. With the Two of Wands in reverse, this is Aries energy. With Aries in reverse, it's like you feel like you are lost, like you don't have any direction. You don't know which way to go. What I'm honestly getting is you're not willing to make a definitive decision. You want something or someone else to choose for you. And this is why I said you can no longer be passive about it. Fire energy is active energy. Ashe is about movement and it's about fast movement. You want to make sure that you're taking some time and really choosing. Are you going to continue to do the things that you've always done? Or are you going to take a chance? Are you going to try something new? Because to do the same things and expecting a different result is what? Right, right, right. And we not crazy. Crazy like a fox. But we not crazy, you know? And this is where it's going to show you that it will take time. Don't be so quick to write off your hard work. Ashe, if you feel as though that it's really not working, then by all means. But if I feel like you're so stuck on the possibilities, like you don't want to feel stupid, you don't want to look slow, you don't want to look like you was a fool. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Ashe, this is a slow progression, but things are progressing. Look, when you realize that you are resilient, you didn't give up here at the Five of Pentacles. Look at the growth. Ashe. So be honest and brave to continue on the journey. Ashe. Keep your mind, heart, body, and spirit open to receive message. If you feel like you don't know which way to go, your spiritual tribe is coming through, telling you to move slowly, but to continue moving. Ashe, do things in moderation. Ayibobo. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is slow growth and it will mature. Ashe, Ashe. Hmm. The world is yours. And right now you're having a hard time from seeing up from down. If that's the case, get your rest. There's a cycle that's coming to an end. And since the world came out, like in reverse, is showing that you're having a hard time accepting this cycle coming to a close. Ashe. Again, that's doing more harm than good. Ashe. Baby, what did they say? They said if you stay committed and devoted and understand that things are changing and you will start to see the fruits of your labor and it will be slow. Look, you here trying to figure out with the world coming out, spinning around looking like it was going to be in reverse, you have to know where you are in your cycle of life. Ashe, Ashe. Your spiritual tribe is trying to let you know that this cycle needs to end. You keep trying to hold on to it. You keep trying to prolong it. It's inevitable. Resistance is futile. Ashe. It's like give yourself a mental break. Here you have the 3 and the 4. Ashe, you are giving yourself the opportunity to get that rest, to recharge, regroup, revamp. Ashe, remember, Ayibobo, will you think that you are less than or will you starting to feel sorry for yourself? No, look at the end game. Ashe, when I said iron sharpens iron, here we go. Here we go. Ashe, I feel like there's a lot of hurt, betrayal, lies, deceit, and it's been playing on your confidence. And it's like for every time that you feel as though that you're starting to build that confidence back up, something else happens. Ashe. And it looks as if is that it's more so internal than it is external. Like people outside of you are doing their part. Like they definitely, trying it. They, like I said, it's been, last week was an intense week. And this week is telling you to slow down, do things in moderation, get your rest, regroup, and recover. Allow yourself to heal. Allow this cycle to end. Allow yourself to remember that, you know, slow and steady does win this race. Ashe. This is where you'll be having mental clarity. Stay grounded while the world is in chaos, while these people are doing all these crazy things. You will be able to do things analytically, decisively, clearly, because you're giving your body enough time to heal, enough time to rest. Sometimes you just got to put a pin in it. Be like, you know what? This is too much. It's too much going on. Let me go ahead and just shut it all down. Ashe. And then I just heard every closed eye ain't sleep. With the world, we have Saturn energy coming through. And this is fixed energy. We have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. And I feel like Taurus is also coming through with the King of Pentacles, as well as the Hierophant. So you could be a Taurus, or words of wisdom, your spiritual guide is coming through with a lot of Taurus energy. Ashe, this is keeping yourself grounded and taking charge of your life, not playing small, not allowing people to play on your intelligence. A lot of this information is coming through your dreams. It's coming through when you're being still. It's coming through when you're allowing everything to settle down and to be quiet. Ashe. This is like, if you feel as though that you don't know which way to go, create a plan. What's the plan? What's the move? Ashe, because the world is going to keep on doing what the world is going to do. Where are you in your cycle of life? Ashe. For some, like I said, you could be going through the eye of the storm, and some of you could be coming out of it. And for those that are going through, instead of being jealous or envious of people that seem like they now have it going on, or they always have it going on, don't forget, we only know what people are willing to share with us. Ashe. Third eye being activated. How should you be moving? What can you expect? You can expect a lot of things to be taking place. Continue to trust your gut, trust your instinct, trust your intuition. Actually, keeping your mind clear, making definitive decisions, not being passive, being alert of passive aggressive energies, celebrating the little victories, because they do. It's not always best to give up on things when it looks like they're not working out. Sometimes you have to see things through. But if you've been seeing things through and things are still not coming together, then yes, you do have the opportunity to make the proper and necessary adjustments. Ashe, let's go ahead and get an angel number. Ashe. 900. Your address could be 900. Ashe. The number 9 is coming through very heavily. Divine energy, your power, your divine power. 9 also deals with breakups. Ashe. Ashe. Forgiveness, healing, cycles completing, and a higher purpose. You may feel as though your life is over, and baby, this is not even the purpose. You have to clear this out so new things can come in. It says effect. What you give, you get. All you have sent into the world has been collected and multiplied and is ready to be sent back to you. What did I tell you? What you throw out is coming back to thee abundantly. Ashe, ashe. Take a moment now to reflect. Get that rest. Like I said, reflect. Remember. Take note. So you may want to look back through your journal. Ashe, ashe. What realizations have you had in recent interactions with people and places? Journal about a lesson you've learned and how you plan to use it to grow. What I say? In order to grow, you have to acknowledge whatever this pain is, whatever it is that you're having a hard time letting go of, whether it is pain from self, whether it's self-inflicted or someone else. Ashe, Ashe, iron sharpens iron. This is necessary so you can grow. Ashe, journal a lesson that you've learned. Like I said, people out here trying to gatekeep, trying to make sure that only they prosper. Baby, we ain't new to that. We true to that as well. Ashe, Ashe, continue to be resilient. Continue to use your resources. Continue to vibrate high. Ashe, be on the lookout for higher wisdom, higher healing. Ashe, messages from the heart. Spirit don't lie, and spirit resides in the heart. Ayi Bobo. If this message resonated with you on any level, give me a purple, green, purple heart. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. I know y'all probably think I'm sporadic as fuck, but I too put in work. I too need to regroup and relax, relate, release. I too journal. Ayi Bobo. Ashe. So yeah, just give the girl grace. Ashe.